So probably uh, people, I've been facing the same kind of thing 15 years back. So I can probably share those kind of things, right from that stage to the stage where I am right now. I passed out my engineering in 2000 from NSS Engineering College, Palakkad. I always, even from my childhood, I wanted to do something to create changes among our society. That was there. I didn't have any clarity about that. And at that time, when starting something in Kerala would be treated as a crime. Now you want me 4 days. I stayed away from my family, even from my mother, from my father, from my family, to actually do something of this sort. Whenever I called back, I had that, campus placement, all those stuff. At that point of time, uh, but I wanted to pursue something of this sort. So at that time, it was a criminal activity to be doing such kind of a thing. And at that point of time, no ecosystem, no enabling environment, nothing was there. What we still wanted to do something. So I fortunately met uh, a few interested people. We formed an interest group, and there were many people initially, and gradually, one by one, most of them, they dropped out. 2000, we started a company called Rain Concert. I think Rain Concert, some of you might have heard about it. We started in Toronto in a small house and all that. And we wanted to do the change right at that point of time. And then when we wanted capital to do something of this sort, so we managed no family support, nothing. So you wanted to generate all that. So what I did was we started working on projects and things like that. Started wanted to earn something and then to use that money to do these kind of things. Nothing worked. 2000 to 2004, it was like totally miserable. There were cases of no money with us, no food, and things like that. Still, we pursued. We were three by the time we were three people. Rest of them, out of 40 and all that. The whole point of 40 was again crowdfunding. 1,000 rupees each, so probably that makes 40,000 and do something. So that was the whole motive behind 40 people, but most of them left. We were three finally, and then there was no choice but to stop it or something. At that point, 40 for some time. But being an entrepreneur, let me tell you very clearly: if you're a genuine entrepreneur, the core is from inside. It's a mindset. You will never find happiness elsewhere. So you are always dragged in and do something of that sort. So we moved out. I didn't want to pursue. I didn't want to take any job of that sort. Though I was facing through a lot of difficulties. What I probably did was we went out and consulted. We had that knowledge. We had that we gained a lot of knowledge. We were always passionate about knowledge. So, which was the key thing. So, we gained a lot of knowledge out of our learning, study, all this experience. We done 4 years was, so much of learning for us. So, we had the recognition by the time, and then we got fortunately, we were able to work with, UN, those kind of things. We managed a couple of years in UN in some of large projects. I'm not sure whether you have heard about a project called Akshaya. Akshaya was our brainchild. So it was we did in Rain Concert, myself and my partner did, and then it was my partner went and joined the Kerala State IT Mission, and then from there Kerala State IT Mission took it, and now we even won the Stockholm Challenge Award that we back in 2000 something. That is like the Oscar for ICT awards in the world. So we won that. That was our brainchild. So, but no use, nothing has. It is now government. It is now other people who's handling it. So fine, we find at the end of it, find happiness that has taken it, taken off. So we were happy. And after that, 2006, this happened during this 2004 to 2006. 2006, the cold was so intense that the cold was actually so intense that we could not hold ourselves from starting another thing. So 2006, we had a lot of other learnings. So what we did, we started another company with two people again, Shasta Mangal, a small place called Shasta Mangal in a small house. And that time, we wanted to raise money. We wanted to somehow seriously generate money. Uh, and in that case, what we did was we did, the typical IT outsourcing kind of a thing, freelancing. I mean, in the sense, we used to work for customers in US, UK. We generated a lot of money out of that. It was like from 2 to 100. It was like 1.5 years. So then everything started falling in place. We had money, and by 2008, it was like a couple of months we were into a three-story building. So that was the pace that we were on. So all the hard works that we took, we felt like everything started paying off. So at 2008, we had ample money. We had at least 3-4 crores with us to actually invest into something which we really were passionate about. We always wanted to use the right part of the brain than the left part of the brain, and we also wanted to work on very pressing social needs. We never wanted to wanted to be part of or probably using our brains to build other nations, rather use it here itself. We also knew India is going to be the future. India will definitely have a lot of opportunities. In that sense, we in 2008 we mooted the idea when we had surplus corpus with us to do something innovative. We thought about e-toilet. Right now, I can proudly say e-toilet. This is the only venture in the country which has been awarded in healthcare and sanitation, one of the most prestigious award from Bill Gates, Gates Foundation. Therefore, you can actually go to the site of Bill Gates, Gates and Melinda and Gates Foundation. You can find the e-toilet out there. We almost got 40-45 awards, almost everything, national and international, even events, MIT, all those kind of awards. But journey was so difficult. Even having said that, running for doing something of this sort, not an IT services company, where a state where our education systems are always promoted to create employment. Doing something of this sort in a very, very, I would not say, it was very difficult to run something of this sort in the state. I'll discuss more about that, down the line. So we did that, and then we spun the company off. That was another company called DSL for some of our operational reasons. And we had our Raincuts at the parent company, the services division, running as a bread and butter, probably for us, our and things like that. Because we were taking a lot of risk. We used all our money generated. We never, brought it back to our homes. We used it to chase our passion and things like that. And right now we also did another project called IME, for which we got NASCOM award. We got CNBC MTES award as one of the most promising enterprises in the country. Then Sankalp award for a couple of years. Sankalp award is probably one of the most prestigious award given by the top venture capital funds all over the world. So we got a couple of years award. The Grand Prize Award winner in 2012 for e-toilet and for IME, which is into safety and security. Again, a very pressing need. And we did pilot in Trivandrum for IME in an emergency is the thing. We did pilot, and then we could at least save 200 plus lives in a place where we did it. And saving those much of lives, we know it is incredible. It's all about it is just about rolling it out to other places. So we wanted to create an impact in the society, and definitely it's not charity. It's always you find opportunities. But a couple of things, if you actually look at, I would stress one word. I would want all of you to understand, or probably understand more about the word called failure. If you actually look at my journey, I would say I'm a failure even at this particular point of time. For one major reason, e-toilet as an enterprise is not. It could have been somewhere very close to Flipkart or probably one of the top unicorns in the world. We are not there. Why is it so? So in terms of that, we are a failure. Number two, if you ask me, I don't hold a single percentage of share in that particular company and lost it. So in that journey. So what I'm trying to say is, I don't regret yet, but what I wanted. So that was a failure. And again, considering other ideas that we pursued, I would say there were a lot of difficulties, and it has not reached a place where we really deserve to be. So I got a small. I'll tell you why I lost into it. Uh, Binu and I need to meet each other. He was always passionate about these kind of things. You don't find a lot of people like that around you. Even when I started, when we started innovating into e-toilet. Oh, Kapoos are IT. What is an IT company to do with Kapoos and all that? So it was difficult to sell your idea internally in your organization itself. So we had to unfortunately take it outside and do all those whatever you can do, and then to pursue this thing. And then slowly when others started recognizing, and that too from Bill Gates and all those outside, all the listeners started recognizing you, then right, all your other guys outside, internal or people around you, or even your family started appreciating the effort. So one thing as an entrepreneur, when you start the journey, there will not be too many people who will be telling you you're taking the right decision. If you have it in you, then definitely pursue it. You are one among million. As an entrepreneur, I would say you're one among million. So you're always surrounded by those who are not qualified enough to advise itself. So never think about anything else. If you are prepared to pursue, you think about it. If you are convinced, you have that conviction, then definitely pursue it. This is one of the major thing which you wanted to do, because every single day it was firefighting for me for the last 15 years, firefighting, but I never gave up. I never gave up, and every time I'm down on the floor, come up with there is something, some sort of energy inside which actually will never let you leave it at that place. You will come up with another idea. So now 15 years. Why I lost into it? It actually points to the need of such enabling ecosystems in the state. Now you're fortunate enough that you have certain things in place. I'm saying it is not organized and it is more concentrated towards the metros like maybe Bangalore and the NCR and Mumbai and all that. Starting something from Trivandrum or Cochin or from Kerala, it is not yet there. And in the global map of startup ecosystem, Bangalore is just 13th. So we get there, but we're growing. At least certain things are there. If you compare with my journey, then definitely a lot of things are in place properly which we can leverage. Again, we e-toilet, first thing, it was a pressing need. Most of our health issues, lifestyle diseases, be it be it cancer, be it abortion among ladies. The ladies are most affected because of this thing. It was a so pressing kind of a need, and we wanted to solve the problem. When we actually started innovating way back in 2008, at that point of time, even Flipkart was not there. Probably they would have just started out with something. It was an Indian problem that we wanted to solve. When we wanted, the Indian behavior towards this kind of a thing, it is not even far standard with others. No, our behavior, that was the biggest challenge that when we actually designed the whole thing, that was the biggest challenge that we thought we had to face, and that was the right thing also. So it is basically an Indianized product, first place. When we started, there were no comparable, no systems globally as well. We wanted to automate, public toilets. Problem was maintenance. You won't find anything, any good kind of public utility spaces like this, except your homes and all that. So wanted to change it. So basically, we were successful in probably achieving a lot of things. We used a lot of technologies. Technology was immaterial for us. The problem was the key thing for us, and we used appropriate technology to probably build the solution or address the solution. And by 2008 we started. 2009 we almost completed 90% of the prototype, the first, the first shape of it. But the problem again was, it was just 90%. We had 10% left.